Hey guys, Julia here from Accessorize Your Life. Thank you for tuning in to this video. This video is as much for me as it is for you because you may have seen my Shop My Stash for this month, August 2022, and I pulled this palette, the Natasha Denona Mini Bronze Palette. And I pulled it because I had seen on Instagram where Natasha Denona actually did a look and she left the diagram as to where she placed the colors. So I said, what better way to get a feel for a palette as close as I will ever be to Natasha Denona, you know, and her inspiration for this palette on how to use it. So I thought, lucky me, I did catch that. So what I want to do for you today is demonstrate that look, and periodically I'll post pictures of the placement of the shadows as she did them on the model. Now I want you to bear in mind that I am a mature person, of course, over 60, so I have issues like hooded eyes, crepey, and very much fine lines in my eyes and around my eyes, on my eyelids and around my eyes. So my look, for that reason, but not that reason alone, won't be identical to hers. Also, my skill set is different. And then too, I won't be placing the eyeshadows like below the eye as she has done. I just don't think I want to wear it that way, but I'm going to try to follow her diagram for the eyelid as much as possible and use what I have in my collection for the look. On my face already, I have the No Problem Pore Primer, and I have her foundation that she used in that photo. It is the Natasha Denona Foundation X Plus, and I have it in 90N. So it's a pretty good match for me. It is a full coverage foundation. It feels lightweight. It does not feel heavy at all. I don't even feel like I have it on my skin. In addition, I will be using this is her Macro Blade liquid liner in black. So I will use that, and then I will go in with my Urban Decay black liner that I got in the same giveaway as the palette. And then I have a couple of lippies and a couple of blushes that I will use. Now she used a very light peachy pink, very pink more or less, blush and lippy that I will not be using for this look. I don't think they complement me. But let's see, what else did I use? I used a little bit of my Juvia's Place eye primer, and I want to let you know I've already done this eye to save time, so let's get to it. I'm going to start off with my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin because I love to use this as a primer. And I just prime my eyelids with this, and I did take it below my eye as well. So I get this on. I love this Yummy Skin because it goes on so moisturizing and soft, and it's great for my kind of dry eyes because of my skincare products that I'm using. And then I just take a little bit of this powder, and this is Laura Mercier powder, and I just kind of lightly brush this, hopefully to prevent any creasing. I don't want much because, like I said, my eyes are rather on the dry side. So now we're going to go in with the palette, and it's an easy look. She used all 5 colors in this palette, and we're going to start with this center color here. I'm not going to give you the names here, but I'll list them down below, or the diagram will show you as well. So I'm putting some on my Refa brush. This is the Refa 14 brush I'm using now, and I find it worked quite well for this application here. So I want to get up in my mirror some, because these eyes need it. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and just tap that in. I don't want to pull too much on my eyelids. Now I'm going to turn this same brush over, wipe it off a bit, turn it over and go to the far end of the palette, which is right on the far end, this side rather, right here. Pick up this color, just tap my brush in it and go to the outer corner. Now this is a soft halo smoky eye with this palette. I didn't say that, but it's important to say that because that's what you saw in the title. Just going to add a little more. I'm not quite sure how to do a halo eye. I think I carry this color over. At least I did, because it seems like it's a good idea to do so. I'm going to put that brush down for a moment. And what she did next is she went in with this other matte color right here. Just put this pencil brush in it. This brush is 03 from Refa, so I'm using all Refa eyeshadow brushes. Got some of that on, and I'm going under my brows. Just a little bit. And there that is. Next, I'm going to go in with a little bit of the eyelid primer I have here from Juvia's Place. Just a tiny bit, I don't want much. And I'm going to place that right in the center of my eyelid. Pat it in, just like that. Take my next brush. This brush is from Refa as well. Like I said, it's 02. Before I take the brush though, I'm going to go in with this beautiful shade here that is a little shimmery with my little finger there. And I'm going to just tap that color on my eyelid. And there it is. Now I'm going to take that brush and just work it in to blend it from both ends or sides. And there we are. Next, she took this color here, the darkest shade, and I'm going to use that pencil brush, which is number 03 again, and just twirl it in that color. Tap it off. And this is where it looks a little different on me than it does on the model that Natasha Denona used, because I am not that shade of the model as far as complexion, so it shows up darker on her than what it does on me, but we're going to do it anyway. I think she kind of just took it as a liner. And I'm using it to help create the outer corner. Then I'm going to take a little more, same color, and take it on my waterline. I'm starting to see it come in some. Of course, I'm putting it over top of that other color so it doesn't come through right away. It is a deeper brown. It is a pretty color. Gonna pick up my original brush that I used, number 14, and just kind of blend a little more. I think I'm quite happy with that. Now this is where I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay black liner and just sketch out, if you will, a little diagram for myself to follow. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go in with my micro blade Natasha Denona liner, which is an ink liner. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm not doing too much of it, just enough. And next I want to go in with a brown pencil or liner that I have from Esom, which I'm having trouble locating. Where did it get to? Here it is. And I'm going to work this along the lower lash line. Okay, now I'm going to go in with some mascara, and I'm just going to use this mascara I have here in my Shop My Stash. It is from Essence, the Lash Princess. Okay, I'm back. I kind of touched up this eye a little more and fixed that wing there to look more like this one. At least I think I did. And I have two blushes that I want to consider that I pulled in my Shop My Stash. First is the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in Plum. It has a nice kind of pinkish look that's close, I think, to what Natasha Denona used. And I would pair it with this Maybelline Lippy. This is the, what is this one called? It's the Super Stay, and it's a matte liquid lipstick, and it's in 160 Mover. That is what it looks like on my hand. Let's give you a bigger swatch. I think this looks okay with the blush. I'll put the blush below it. Well, the blush is actually, yeah, below it, there. I think it looks all right together, but I want to consider two other possibilities. I have this Milani Lippy here. It's in a Color Statement Formulas 31 Bronze Beauty, which I'm leaning towards. This is what it looks like in the case, and that's it right here compared to the other one, which is more pinky peachy, which I feel like Natasha Denona used in that look. And I'm going to pair it with the e.l.f. This is the blush palette in dark. I'm going to pick a color from here that I think best suits this bronzy color. And I think it's this one and this one together. So I'll just rub those together and put it below. And I may in my collection have an actual bronzy color. And this is coming off right now more peachy than I thought it would. Anyway, that's what I considered is this duo here, but it looks quite peachy, pinky here, and more orangey or more bronzy looking on the top. So I think I'll just do one of the colors out of I want to pick up on this inner color here, so I'm going to do that bronze color. I'm going to do one of the colors out of this one here, and I don't want it to look so pinky, so actually all of them look peachy, but I'm just going to go on in with this more orangey looking one right here and hope for the best, not too much of it. And I did not pull a highlighter, so this is going to be it. Because this Natasha Denona palette pulls really orange to me. And that's why I didn't go with the pinky look, which may have been good because it would have been more of a contrast to the look, whereas it kind of looks all one color here. What do you think? Okay, give me a second and I'll change the lippy so that we can just get a different feel for it. Go into that first color from Maybelline. It's the Super Stay Matte Lipstick 160 Mover. 160 Mover. This is more in the family of colors that Natasha Denona had with the look she created. It's not the same color by any means, but it's more of a peachy mauve color or pinky color than the bronze color by Milani that I had on. So I think this one pulls more closer for me in my complexion than the other one, getting towards that look. Guys, thank you for tuning in to Accessorize Your Life. I enjoyed bringing you this recreation, or close as possible, to the look that Natasha Denona brought to Instagram to show us how to use the mini bronze eyeshadow palette. This is a soft halo smoky eye. If you've yet to subscribe to Accessorize Your Life, I invite you to subscribe. Hit the bell so that you'll know when I upload, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.